Today we did get new super packs, man, for season 6, so we do need to go over the snipe filters. First filter we're going to go over is the dark matter, cheapest filter. Put your color to dark matter. You want to scroll your maximum buyout up until you find the cheapest dark matter on your console, which on Xbox is actually way up in price, man. They're going for 50,000 MT is the cheapest price right now. What I recommend is you scroll, man. Scroll on the cheapest version of the card, so that way you have the best chance to see any more expensive dark matters. Just pretty much any other playoff card. Curry dark matter playoff card is a snipe, man, as well. There are so many snipes that can pop up on here. If you don't want to work a scroll, you can put your maximum buyout down to 42,000 MT and just keep refreshing and snipe absolutely everything that pops up. But if you know your pricing, work the scroll, pick up any more expensive card that you see on the scroll you're working, and if a card pops up, oh man, that's tough, like Desmond Bain or whatever for like 42,000 and below, go ahead and pick it up and resell for profit. Jamal Murray, Tyrese Maxey, they're all similar price points, man. Before we get into the rest of the snipe filters, for the most reliable and cheapest 2k23 MT, hit up my sponsor at NBA2King.com and use code GRINDS for 5% off. Also, if you need any grinding services, contact Rose NBA on Twitter. The link is in the description. The next filter we're going to go over is the dark matter small forward filter. Put your position to small forward, put your color to dark matter. You want to put your minimum buyout to 500 and just keep refreshing, man. All the cards on here are expensive, man. This is one of the last dark matter filters that you can work that you do not need to buy anybody to enable, and just work a no scroll just like this, man. Keep refreshing, snipe literally anybody that pops up. They are all profit, man. So give this a try and make some MT. The next filter we're going to go over is basically the Invincible filter, just with better options as of right now, since we only have the one Invincible, which is T-Mac. You want to put your color to dark matter, you want to put your team to magic, and your minimum buyout to 500. On Xbox right now, you do have to scroll through 1 penny. Obviously you can enable them if you want to, or just work like dark matter T-Mac filter instead. But on this filter you can also see both T-Macs, you can see Hero, Bull, Penny Hardaway. That is the 4 options on here. You're not going to want to snipe the heroic Penny. He is not a snipe on Xbox, at least. Obviously pick everybody else up. They are all snipes, man. So this is basically the Invincible filter, so you can see Invincible T-Mac, plus you also have some other options to make some MT as well. So give this a try if you're trying to snipe that Invincible T-Mac, which has been done the other day on Xbox, which is crazy, man. I was on the filter, I didn't see it, but it's all good, man. I don't ever see any good snipes. The next filter we're going to go over is the dark matter central filter, man. This filter is still good with if you don't want to enable anybody. However, there is a scroll. Put your color to dark matter, put your division to central. You want to put your minimum buyout to 500 and just keep refreshing. Scroll through these 3 Brook Lopez's if you're on Xbox. Hopefully it's less than that on PS. I'm sure they will go away at some point, as this card is pretty good. Hopefully he doesn't just keep getting cheaper and mess this filter up completely. If you want to listen and be on a 2 scroll, you can raise your minimum buyout up to 99,000, which will take that last Brook Lopez off the scroll, just so you're on a 2 scroll. However, then you won't see any cards that are posted. You know, if a card goes up for 50,000 MT on this filter, you won't see it. It will have to be listed for over a 99,000 buyout. So up to you guys, however you want to work it. I would just work the 3 scroll. If it gets more than that, then that's when it starts getting problems. You want to raise it up, man. So I would just do minimum buyout 500 and scroll through the 3 Brook Lopez's. The next filter we're going to go over is the Yao Ming enabled filter. Again, he is back in these super packs, obviously the hero version and the regular version, man. What you want to do is put your name to Yao Ming, put your minimum buyout to 500. You want to buy the cheapest version of these 2 cards possible, or if you want, well, you could just buy like this cheap emerald version, enable just the 1 card, and then scroll through these 2 Yao Mings, because most nights pop up at the 4-hour mark. Then you want to send them to your collection. If you own any Yao Ming, be it the Opal or any of the dark matter versions, send them to your auction, so that way they'll still pop up, and then just keep refreshing on here with this enabled, and hopefully you can snipe an Opal Yao or one of the 2 dark matter Yaos, man. Spend some time on here. The Opal Yao has still been popping up for people, so give it a try, man. The next filter we're going to go over is the Galaxy Opal cheapest filter. Put your color to Galaxy Opal. You want to raise your maximum bid until you find the cheapest opals. I am like 90% certain that there are bots back on this filter at a price point of 5,750 on Xbox, but who knows? Last time bots came through, they left within like an hour or 2, man. So don't know, you know, I would just stick with working the cheapest price and then lower it 20 to 30%. Right now, bots, I believe, are active at 5,750 MT. So I would go ahead and put my maximum buyout down to 5,000 MT and just keep refreshing, snipe anything that pops up, and then check its price and sell it for however much it's going for. The next filter we're gonna go over is the pink diamond cheapest filter. Put your color to pink diamond. You can try and see how much on Xbox. It's not worth it to even look at how much their cheapest are going for. You can sell for 2,200, but pink diamonds all quick sell for 2,000 MT. So if you sell it for 2,200, you're literally only getting back 2,000, so you might as well quick sell them. So what I recommend is you put your maximum buyout down to 1,900 MT and just keep refreshing, snipe absolutely everything that pops up, check its price, and if it just goes for 2,200, 2,250, man, just quick sell it for 2K, take your 100 MT profit, man. Even though a lot of people don't realize that you can quick sell pink diamonds for 2K, and they do still pop up very frequently for cheaper than the price that they quick sell for, man. Those are great filters, usually always active, man, so give it a try. Spend some time in here, especially if you don't have a lot of MT. This will get you up to on some more expensive filters, man. The next filter we're gonna go over is the Jalen Brunson playoffs filter. Also, you can do this with Desmond Bain, Tyrese Maxey, man, any of the cards that evo up to a dark matter and have a very low version. Jalen Brunson has a diamond. What you want to do is put your name to Jalen Brunson or Desmond Bain, who has an amethyst, whoever you want to do this with. Put your theme to playoffs, and you want to scroll your maximum buyout up until you find the cheapest version of that card. Keep refreshing on the scroll of the cheapest one is what I recommend. Pick up the dark matter card if it happens to pop up on your scroll, because it's guaranteed profit for all three of those cards. And then snipe the diamond or the amethyst or whatever cheapest version of the player you're using for about 6,000 MT cheaper than the cheapest one that you're scrolling on. So if Brunson pops up for 15,000 and below, I'm gonna grab it. If the dark matter pops up, I'm gonna grab it for 20, whatever price I'm scrolling on, it doesn't matter, because they are selling for at least 50,000 MT, the dark matters on Xbox, man. Give these filters a try. These are always active as well, because these playoff cards come out of the packs and they see a diamond or an amethyst or whatever, and they throw it up for cheap, man. Great filters, give them a try. A lot of people have been having success on these. And the last filter we're gonna go over is the dark matter enable filter. It is getting very expensive, guys, so I only recommend you work this filter if you have a lot of hours to spend on this filter every week, every day, man. You gotta at least be able to work it, otherwise it's not gonna be affordable or profitable, because it does cost probably at least 1,000,000 MT to enable. You do need to buy every single version, or the cheapest possible version of all of these dark matters, man, on Xbox, probably a little bit more on PS. All of these, along with, you also need to have Jalen Brunson, Marcus Smart, Desmond Bain, Tyrese Maxey. You can get the cheapest versions possible. Like even the Opal will enable the dark matter filter, even the amethyst Desmond Bain enables the dark matter filter. So you need to buy all of these. If you do have any expensive dark matters in your collection that you do want to snipe still, you need to send them to your auction, so that way they will still pop up. Like that Tyler Hero, he will now pop up, but if I wanted to snipe him and he was in my collection, he would never show up. Once you get that sorted out in your collection, you have all of these cheapest cards, you're gonna put your color to dark matter. On Xbox, guys, I cannot speak for PS, man. On Xbox, I'm gonna show you guys, it's too much for me to try and explain an enable filter in these snipe filter videos, man. So on Xbox, to work this filter, put your minimum bid to 90,000 MT. Put your minimum buyout to 500. Turn on enabled, and this is a working filter, man. Hopefully somebody on PS can let us know if this is working on PS or a working scroll for the people on PS. Sadly, I don't have a PlayStation, so I'm unable to help you guys with this filter. It is very possible that putting your minimum bid to 100,000 and your minimum buyout to 500 and enabling on PlayStation will be working at this very moment in time. However, there's also a good chance that you need to be on a scroll where you need to try and find one card that you know has a card after the 4-hour mark and only one or two before the 4-hour mark for you guys to scroll on. Please, if anybody has a working scroll or knowing what price points for the PlayStation to work the dark matter filter, if you could please leave it in the comments of this video, I would greatly appreciate it. That is it for now, man. That is the last filter of the video. Good luck on the filters today, man. It has been dry for me personally for a super pack day, which is crazy. Hopefully you guys have better luck than I do, man. You guys want to see a crazy snipe challenge video where we made over 1,000,000 MT profit last week? Click the video that's popping up on screen. Jay Grinds out.